Imagine enjoying your favorite meals daily, unaware that some of these foods might be silently eroding your brain health. What if the choices you make at the grocery store today could determine your cognitive abilities tomorrow? Stay with us as we uncover the 8 common foods that could be increasing your risk of dementia and learn how simple changes can make a significant difference in preserving your mental sharpness. Dementia isn't just a consequence of aging or genetics. It's a complex condition influenced by various lifestyle factors, including what we eat. While science has made strides in understanding this debilitating condition, many remain unaware of the hidden dietary risks lurking in everyday foods. In this video, we'll delve deep into the unsuspecting culprits in your kitchen that may be accelerating cognitive decline. By identifying these harmful foods, you can take proactive steps to protect your brain health and maintain a vibrant, fulfilling life. Sugary beverages, a sweet trap. Sugary beverages, such as sodas, energy drinks, and even certain fruit juices, are more than just calorie-laden refreshments. They are potent contributors to declining brain health. Consuming high amounts of sugar has been linked to increased inflammation and oxidative stress in the body. According to a study published in the journal Alzheimer's and Dementia, excessive sugar intake can lead to insulin resistance, which not only affects your body's ability to regulate glucose, but also impairs cognitive functions. The brain relies heavily on glucose for energy, and when insulin resistance hampers glucose metabolism, it can result in reduced neuronal activity and connectivity. Moreover, these sugary drinks often contain high fructose corn syrup, a sweetener that has been shown to cross the blood-brain barrier and disrupt neuronal signaling. Research from the University of California, Los Angeles, UCLA, indicates that diets high in fructose can alter hundreds of brain genes, leading to a range of neurological issues from learning disabilities to Alzheimer's disease. The study emphasizes that while occasional consumption might not pose significant risks, habitual intake can have long-term detrimental effects on brain health. Reducing sugary beverage consumption is a critical step toward safeguarding your cognitive abilities. Opting for healthier alternatives like water infused with fruits, herbal teas, or natural smoothies can provide hydration without the excessive sugar load. Remember, every sip of a sugary drink is not just quenching your thirst, but potentially feeding a cycle of cognitive decline that can be hard to reverse once set in motion. Trans fats, the silent brain killers. Trans fats, often listed on ingredient labels as partially hydrogenated oils, are artificial fats used to extend the shelf life of processed foods like baked goods, snacks, and fried items. While they have long been associated with cardiovascular diseases, their impact on brain health is equally alarming. A study in the journal Neurology found that individuals with higher levels of trans fats in their blood were up to 75% more likely to develop Alzheimer's disease or dementia than those with lower levels. Trans fats contribute to the formation of beta-amyloid plaques, sticky protein clusters that accumulate between nerve cells and disrupt brain function. These harmful fats also promote systemic inflammation, which can damage the delicate blood vessels in the brain, leading to reduced blood flow and oxygen supply. Inflammation can activate microglia, the brain's immune cells, causing them to release chemicals that further damage neurons. The American Heart Association warns that even small amounts of trans fats can have significant negative effects, emphasizing the importance of vigilance in avoiding them. Eliminating trans fats from your diet requires more than just skipping obvious junk foods. Many products marketed as low-fat or heart-healthy may still contain these dangerous fats. Reading nutrition labels carefully and choosing whole, unprocessed foods can significantly reduce your trans fat intake. By doing so, you're not only protecting your heart, but also taking a crucial step in preserving your cognitive functions for the future. Processed meats, a recipe for decline. Processed meats like bacon, sausages, hot dogs, and deli slices are staples in many diets due to their convenience and flavor. However, these meats are often loaded with preservatives such as nitrites and nitrates, which have been linked to neurodegenerative diseases. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that high consumption of processed meats was associated with a 44% increased risk of developing dementia. These additives can lead to the formation of nitrosamines, carcinogenic compounds that can cross the blood-brain barrier and cause neuronal damage. In addition to preservatives, processed meats are typically high in saturated fats and sodium. Excessive saturated fat intake can lead to the buildup of cholesterol plaques in blood vessels, including those supplying the brain. This atherosclerosis reduces blood flow, depriving brain cells of essential oxygen and nutrients. The high sodium content can contribute to hypertension, another risk factor for cognitive decline. According to the World Health Organization, reducing processed meat consumption is a key dietary modification for preventing chronic diseases, including those affecting the brain. Transitioning away from processed meats doesn't mean sacrificing flavor or convenience. Exploring alternatives like fresh poultry, fish rich in omega-3 fatty acids, and plant-based proteins such as legumes and tofu can provide the necessary nutrients without the harmful additives. Incorporating spices and herbs can enhance flavor, making the switch both enjoyable and beneficial for your long-term brain health. Refined carbohydrates, the white menace. Refined carbohydrates, including white bread, white rice, pastries, and many breakfast cereals, are stripped of fiber and essential nutrients during processing. These foods have a high glycemic index, GI, causing rapid spikes in blood sugar levels after consumption. Frequent blood sugar fluctuations can lead to insulin resistance, a condition where cells fail to respond effectively to insulin. The Journal of Alzheimer's Disease published a study showing that insulin resistance is closely linked to cognitive decline and the development of Alzheimer's disease, often referred to as type 3 diabetes. Moreover, diets high in refined carbs can lead to chronic inflammation and oxidative stress, damaging brain cells over time. The lack of fiber in these foods means they pass quickly through the digestive system, providing little satiety and leading to overeating. This can contribute to obesity. Another risk factor for dementia. A comprehensive review in Nutrients Journal highlights that a diet rich in whole grains and low in refined carbs is associated with better cognitive performance and a lower risk of neurodegenerative diseases. Making conscious dietary swaps can have a profound impact on your brain health. Choosing whole grain bread, brown rice, quinoa, and oats introduces more fiber and nutrients into your diet, stabilizing blood sugar levels and providing sustained energy. These complex carbohydrates support healthy gut bacteria, which emerging research suggests plays a role in brain health through the gut-brain axis. By embracing whole foods, you're not just fueling your body, but also nourishing your mind. Alcohol, intoxicating consequences. Alcohol consumption is a socially accepted pastime in many cultures, but excessive intake can have severe repercussions on brain health. Chronic heavy drinking leads to a reduction in brain volume, particularly in regions responsible for memory and cognitive functions. The British Medical Journal published findings indicating that even moderate drinking, 14 to 21 units per week, is associated with a threefold increase in the risk of hippocampal atrophy, the part of the brain critical for learning and memory. Alcohol disrupts the balance of neurotransmitters, chemicals that transmit signals in the brain, leading to mood swings, impaired judgment, and memory lapses. It also interferes with the absorption of vital nutrients like thiamine, vitamin B1, essential for brain function. Thiamine deficiency can lead to Wernicke-Korsakoff syndrome, a form of dementia characterized by severe memory problems and confusion. Additionally, alcohol-induced liver damage can lead to the accumulation of toxins in the brain, further exacerbating cognitive decline. Mitigating these risks doesn't necessarily mean complete abstinence, but rather practicing moderation. The National Institute on Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism recommends that men limit intake to no more than 4 drinks on any single day, and no more than 14 drinks per week, while women should have no more than 3 drinks on any day and 7 per week. Being mindful of your alcohol consumption and seeking professional help if moderation is challenging can play a significant role in preserving your cognitive health. Artificial sweeteners, a bitter truth. Artificial sweeteners like aspartame, sucralose, and saccharin are ubiquitous in sugar-free and diet products, touted as healthier alternatives for those looking to reduce sugar intake. However, emerging evidence suggests that these synthetic substitutes may have unintended consequences on brain health. A study in the journal Stroke found that individuals who consumed at least one artificially sweetened beverage daily were nearly 3 times as likely to develop stroke and dementia compared to those who did not. These sweeteners can alter the gut microbiota, leading to metabolic changes that affect the brain. The gut-brain axis, a bidirectional communication system between the gastrointestinal tract and the brain, plays a crucial role in maintaining neurological health. Disruptions in gut bacteria balance can influence mood, cognition, and the risk of neurodegenerative diseases. Furthermore, some artificial sweeteners can cross the blood-brain barrier and interfere with neurotransmitter regulation, potentially leading to headaches, mood disorders, and cognitive impairments. Considering natural alternatives or reducing overall sweetness preference is a proactive approach to brain health. Options like stevia, monk fruit extract, or small amounts of natural sugars like honey and maple syrup can satisfy sweet cravings without the synthetic risks. Additionally, retraining your palate to enjoy less sweet flavors can reduce dependency on sweeteners altogether, contributing to better overall health and cognitive function. High-sodium foods, a salty risk. High-sodium foods, including processed snacks, canned goods, and fast foods, can have a detrimental effect on brain health beyond their well-known impact on blood pressure. Excessive sodium intake can lead to hypertension, which damages blood vessels over time, including those supplying the brain. A study published in Nature Neuroscience revealed that a high-salt diet impairs cognitive function even in the absence of elevated blood pressure, suggesting that sodium can affect the brain directly. The study found that high sodium levels reduce the production of nitric oxide, a molecule essential for maintaining vascular health. Reduced nitric oxide leads to decreased cerebral blood flow, depriving neurons of oxygen and nutrients. This can result in endothelial dysfunction, inflammation, and ultimately cognitive decline. Moreover, high sodium intake has been linked to an increased risk of stroke, which can cause significant brain damage and dementia. Reducing sodium intake involves more than just putting down the salt shaker. Being mindful of hidden sodium in processed and restaurant foods is crucial. Reading nutrition labels, choosing fresh over processed items, and using herbs and spices for flavor can significantly lower your sodium consumption. By taking control of your salt intake, you're actively working to preserve your brain's health and functionality. Fried foods, crispy but costly. Fried foods are a staple in many diets due to their appealing taste and texture. However, the high temperatures used in frying can lead to the formation of advanced glycation end products, ages, and trans fats, both of which are harmful to brain health. A study in the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry demonstrated that diets high in fried foods are associated with decreased learning ability, memory, and overall cognitive function. These harmful compounds promote oxidative stress and inflammation in the brain, damaging neurons and disrupting neural pathways. Additionally, the oils used for frying, especially when reused multiple times, can break down and release toxic substances like acrylamide, a neurotoxin linked to an increased risk of neurodegenerative diseases. Fried foods are also typically high in calories and low in nutrients, contributing to obesity and metabolic disorders that further elevate dementia risk. Making healthier cooking choices can mitigate these risks. Baking, grilling, steaming, or sautéing with healthy oils like olive or avocado oil can provide delicious meals without the harmful side effects. Incorporating a variety of cooking methods not only enhances the nutritional value of your food, but also adds diversity to your diet, making healthy eating an enjoyable experience. By reducing fried food consumption, you're taking a significant step toward protecting your brain and overall health. Confronting the reality that everyday foods might be accelerating cognitive decline is a sobering revelation. The good news is that you're not powerless. Understanding the impact of these foods empowers you to make informed choices that can alter the trajectory of your brain health. It's a pivotal moment, a chance to reassess dietary habits and commit to changes that support not just longevity but the quality of life. Remember, it's never too late to start nourishing your brain with the care it deserves. If this deep dive into the hidden dangers in our diets has sparked your interest, don't let the conversation end here. Share this video with those you care about to spread awareness. Knowledge is a powerful tool in the fight against dementia. Subscribe to our channel for more insightful content on health and wellness, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss our next video. Together, we can make choices that lead to healthier minds and brighter futures. Your brain is the command center of your body, housing your memories, emotions, and dreams. The foods you choose to consume daily are more than just fuel. They're building blocks that can strengthen or weaken this vital organ. As you reflect on this information, consider the small changes you can make today that will have lasting impacts tomorrow. What steps will you take to protect your cognitive health and ensure a vibrant, mentally active life in the years to come?